I'd punch an old lady. And I do shake my baby. Not like you think.
Oh, do you have your phone with you?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm going to have you chat GPT something that I was thinking about on the way here. Why are we supposed to call homeless people unhoused?
You're the PC person, not me.
You're just the PC
PC shit. I don't know. The first time I heard about that was because of you. Same as unaliving.
Well, that's just for the unaliving thing is just so they don't flag a violent word in your content.
What if you're talking about a drink that has multiple sodas in it?
That's called unalive.
No.
What are you talking about?
What do you call them?
That's what Gen Z grew up calling them. Ask Chad. I don't have my phone with me. It's over there.
Okay.
Because, like, I was thinking about it, and are homeless people really getting offended? Like, how dare you call me that? Because home is where the heart is, and I have a heart. Because who is that offending? I feel like it's somebody that is not... Somebody that has way too much privilege and time on their hands decided
that it's rude to them.
Yeah.
All right. The shift from using homeless to unhoused is part of a broader effort to use more humanizing, accurate, and less stigmatizing language when talking about people experiencing housing insecurity. Here's why unhoused is often considered more politically correct. 1. Emphasizes a temporary condition. Homeless can imply a fixed or defining identity. Unhoused suggests a lack of housing as a current condition, not a personal failing or inherent trait.
Okay, so I guess it's what undocumented is to illegal.
So it's like a current situation type of situation?
Yeah. But I seen someone fucking homeless.
All right, we're bringing it back. 2, it avoids stigma.
All right.
It's basically the politically correct term. Like what happened with homeless.
Yeah, because what did they used to be called before homeless? Vagrants?
Vagabonds? Nomads? No, what's the other one? There's another one.
Hobos?
That's the one.
Have you heard of the term hobosexual?
No.
You haven't?
No, what is that?
So it's like a real thing. Like I heard someone say it and I thought that they just fucking like killed a pun.
Yeah.
But it's like guys that meet women like through Tinder or what have you, and then like go and stay the night and then never leave.
I saw this documentary one time and it was exactly that. It was this one guy, it was following him around, unhoused, and he just had such good game that he picked up a girl every night, stayed with her, showered, and then to get ready for the next night, he would go to Walgreens and spray himself with like Axe and just, stuff like that. And like still the hair gel but homie had game.
Girls, we have got to do better. The one that I heard was she meets this guy on like Tinder. He shows up to the date with the carry-on luggage and says he was coming straight from the airport.
Ooh.
Which is like, yeah, like I don't remember why he was coming straight from the airport, and then is like, oh my gosh, I lost my house keys. Can I, like, they hit it off. Can I stay the night with you? She ended up like sleeping in her room with her door closed, and like in the middle of the night decided like she was going to put her dresser in front of the door because she didn't want to. I don't remember.
So she let him stay?
Yeah, and I don't remember if they fucked, but she was at least smart enough to be like, I shouldn't be sleeping out in the open with this guy.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, in the middle of the night, she heard him fussing with the doorknob, and then I don't remember if he was gone when she woke up or what, but...
What the hell?
And that's where I first heard hobosexual.
So don't do that.
Well, welcome back to another episode of the TaTTOO Budcast, the only podcast that feels like a tattoo convention.
Minus all the tattoos.
All of them. I'm Sanaya Garcia.
And I am Jimmy Jam.
And we just got back from our Prescott, Northern Arizona Tattoo Fest, where we had a fucking grand old ball.
Yeah, and you may be thinking that, oh, what did she just say? It's called Prescott. But if you've ever been to Prescott, you will know that the locals don't call it Prescott. It's Prescott.
And they better not hear you calling it Prescott.
So put some respect on it.
Yeah.
It was a great time. We had a blast. We also had Italian food 4 nights in a row.
Oh my God, dude, we really did.
Yeah. And I also, when I got back, had Italian food 2 more nights in a row. So that put me at a total of 6 nights in a row.
That's crazy.
And 3 of those nights were lasagna.
I was telling my boyfriend that we had like the best lasagna out there, and he's like, I doubt it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I can't describe to you guys how good this fucking lasagna was. If you're ever in the area, go to Rosa's.
It's right next to Holdfast, where Tony Carey, who you'll meet sometime soon.
Yeah. I think we're going to have to break all this content up that we got from the convention into 2 episodes, so he'll probably close out the second episode.
Yeah, well, he tattoos at Holdfast Tattoo, and it is the premier tattoo shop in Prescott, which is right next door to Rosa's, where they have the artist dinner on the last night.
And it's so cool to see a restaurant, just a sea of tattooers.
Yeah, it was really cool because, like, if you check the hours, it would have said that it was closed, but I guess they have a really good relationship with them. Like, they even share, like, a passageway underneath their shop. I don't know if we're giving away any secrets, but I think everybody knows about it. It's for lasagna emergencies, but they have a really good relationship, and we were there till, like, artists were there past 11, and they were supposed to close, like, at 8 or something.
Sure. If I was the staff, I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, somebody better be tattooing me for this. So this is a convention that that the tattoo summer camp was coined, the phrase was coined in, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Just because there's so many activities going on daily. But I was just thinking about it, this is the first time that you've ever been brought back to my speed of doing a convention.
Yeah.
Because I don't party at conventions. I'm very boring. I pick about one night to go out, and I stick to that night. And other than that, I'm inside. And Mr. Sober...
I still can't give up the partying.
Watches the sun come up, but he didn't this time.
This time, I went to bed like a good boy every night.
And how'd you feel?
I felt so good. That was the best I've ever felt at a convention. I also made it a point to stay hydrated and to stay full of Italian food, which I think was the key.
That's why you went to sleep so early.
I was just in pain. I was all constipated.
Or just all like food coma?
Yeah.
Do you think that you only were a good boy because of the podcast?
That had a lot to do with it, but the last convention I did in Salt Lake, I kind of didn't have much desire to go out.
So even without alcohol, you stay out all night, but do you think that maybe this had something to do with you not having to go on the prowl?
Probably. Yeah, no, there's kittens everywhere. I don't know.
They're like, if I'm not getting a flood by the end of the night, why you got to be out there?
I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of things. It's probably that. I'm getting older. I notice that I'm starting to feel more tired doing things that I typically wouldn't. Like, I used to be able to do an entire weekend of tattooing at a convention on like 3 hours of sleep, and I just don't think it's who I am as a person anymore, physically. Yeah, no, it was nice, and I didn't feel like I was missing out on anything. I think that's the important part.
I know, I didn't even get my one hangover in.
Yeah.
We were so good.
It was fun, and that's the cool part about it. It was like I still had a blast, still talked and hung out with a bunch of friends from all over the United States. So I got my socializing in.
The podcast helped with the socializing, too.
It did.
You really get to... socialize during the convention.
Yeah.
But, like, we had these carved out pockets of...
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you guys really like the footage. Lastly, I was talking about you getting tired doing things. We're filming. We never film... We film pretty late, but we never film this late. But somebody fell asleep after doing something that he enjoys doing. Yeah. We're at the beach today.
I was at the beach today. But it was because my mom my whole family has this new obsession with magnet fishing, where you throw magnets in the beach and potentially pull out some jewelry. I would do this, but we didn't get anything. But it was fun though.
Did you find anything at all?
A lot of bottle caps.
I should have went. So I lost the shop trash key to the dumpster this week, and I just ended up finding it, which pained me to have to tell him that I'm the one that lost it. But I should have figured out where you're gonna be when, like, had like a blanket that looked like sand, followed you around, like made sandpaper lie down, and then put it right where you were fishing. And then you would have been like, "Oh shoot, it was here the whole time."
The night before we went, last night, my mom called me with some disappointing news. Gold and silver do not stick to magnets.
Right.
I never knew that.
That's how you can check, like, if you're ever, like, at a secondhand store and you low-key want to check if something's real gold, you can use a magnet real quick to...
So if it sticks to it, it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so my mom, last minute, ran and picked up a metal detector. I'll do this. This is the coolest thing that we found, and it turns out it's like a replica of a French coin.
Wow.
Yeah. But I looked it up. Yeah, it's a replica. I asked our homie Chad, GPT, and he said that it was likely used in costume jewelry or something like that.
Which beach did you go to?
We went to Long Beach.
Maybe go to a richer beach.
Oh, that's what I was thinking, like Manhattan or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malibu.
Yeah. But anyway, so I did that, and then I fell asleep, and so now we're filming late.
Whatever, that's cool. That's a cool little activity. I would like to do that. I actually went to the beach yesterday, which I live literally, a block from the beach, and I never fucking go. I just never go. And it's not that I don't like the beach. I actually love it, but like I just, on my days off, like I forget to even go outside. And so yesterday I took a book, a towel, and I stopped and got a water bottle, and I told my boyfriend, do not let me back in this house for a fucking hour. And I went and I laid out and I just read a book for an hour.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Except for I was by this family that
bunch of homeless people.
Yeah, a bunch of homosexuals. It was by this family that kept yelling at their kids for kicking up sand, and that was like, people talk so ugly to their kids.
Yeah.
Like over dumb shit. Like, what do you mean stop kicking up sand? You're at the fucking beach. Like,
yeah, I don't know if I would. I feel like I would still go to the beach a lot if I lived that close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You're an outside, like, or you're a do something on your day off person.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Every morning of the convention, I went outside like as soon as I got up and caught some sun. And it was, I think that also had...
catch sun so early.
Because it's nice outside, especially in Arizona in July.
That's where the cigarettes are?
That's where the cigarettes are, and it was amazing.
That's why he started smoking, so he could get his vitamin D.
Yeah.
He's smoking cigarettes now, guys.
Yeah. 2 at a time.
But he did quit vaping, so
yeah.
You guys could be proud of him for that. Oh, that's another thing that happened is we this convention was in a casino, and we went well, first we went one time and I accidentally did a $40.
Yeah, she was like, I'm only going to bet $50 and that's it.
And I accidentally blew my load in one shot because I pressed the wrong buttons. But the next time we went back, I only played 20 and I won 175. And then he played 100 and he won like 290.
Yeah, I put in 100 and I cashed out at 290.
So that was cool.
It was a solid, session.
I wanted to go back, but we never got back to it.
Yeah.
I guess we can go ahead and introduce the artist that you're about to view. First up, we have KC Lange. KC is I don't even remember anything. You're going to have to watch. You're going to have to watch the interview.
KC Lange from Washington. I forget, Belling
tattoos. Dulang tattoos.
Just watch the interview. He'll give you all the information you need.
Yeah.
Stop pressing us. Yeah.
Right.
Enjoy.
Check 1, 2.
All right.
I know. Hopefully we are responsible enough to do this without without an engineer.
We have a blink. We got the blinking red light. So
That means something in
all signs point
showbiz,
to
right?
something.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
Whew.
we are back.
We're back. We're on the road again. On the road again, like that song.
What song?
William
on
Nelson.
the road
There's
again.
a song about it. I'm just kidding.
I think it's about doing podcasts at
You-
Tattoo Conventions.
You can't get a pair of these shoes unless you know that song. Okay, let's do our cheesy convention intro.
All right.
Welcome back to another. Oh wait, I'm Sinai. Oh no, wait. Welcome back to another episode of the TaTTOO Budcast, the only podcast that feels like a tattoo convention.
Minus all the tattoos.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm Sinai Garcia,
And I am Jimmy Jam.
and we are here today with 17 or 18, because he doesn't know, tattoo year veteran, KC Lange from, I forgot the
He's
rest.
from Bellingham, Washington.
Bellingham, Washington at
X-Tattoo.
X Tattoo. Not that kind of X. You nasties.
Yay!
All kind of X.
From X-rated
Dude.
tattoo.
Triple X.
All right. I met Casey at, if I'm not mistaken, it was the New Mexico Tattoo Convention.
That would make sense.
We were in the stencil
Ooh,
line.
that's a good one.
I don't know if you remember this. We were in the stencil line, and there was a song playing, and it was Biz Marquee.
Mm-hmm.
And I started to sing the song, and he was the only one that was like into it. And he like encouraged me, and I felt supported that day. So I was like, dude, if I ever have a podcast one day about tattoos, you're going to be the first
Or
guest.
about Biz Marquee.
Or about Biz
Or
Marquee.
at Biz Marquee. You're going to be the first guest if we ever do the new Northern Arizona
True.
Tattoo Convention
Wow,
together.
that was very specific to think of at
Yeah.
that time
Yeah,
in
that's,
life.
that's honestly, that's a memory I have as well.
That's why the stencil line was always
Yeah.
so backed up.
Yeah. Imagine we were just holding it up
We're
all day.
just vibing.
So what was the song? You guys want to give us a little riff?
It was the Oh Baby You.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I think
You
that-
got what I need.
Well, wait
I
till
think
he's done.
part of what we were talking about was how creepy that song is.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
And that was the conversation we had, because the whole premise of that song is like, yo, I met a girl on tour and then I followed her to her college and showed up, and I was mad that she was dating somebody else.
Yeah.
Wait, is that really it?
Yeah, because the whole lyrics are like, hey, I met this girl. She was at she was vibing me at the show. We went in the photo booth. We took pictures, and then I showed up at her dorm room.
So when she
Yeah.
says he's just a friend, is he talking about himself?
He's talking about the other guy.
Yeah.
She was dodging him, and he called, and she dodged him, and then he just showed up.
And at the beginning of that video, he's like, it's like a modern day Grease, like on the bleachers. He's like just talking to all of his friends about this girl he met, and then he
Yeah.
just goes on with the song, and it's like, whoa,
Yeah,
that's crazy. He
yeah,
fucking
you're a stalker.
he Zuko'd her.
Yeah.
in a way.
I
But-
think he Sandied her because Sandy showed up at his high school.
That's maybe she's.
Wait, is she the villain?
I think she's the villain.
And then she don't even want to put out?
Yeah.
You showed up here and you're going to be a fucking square? All right. Well, we got some icebreaker questions for you. So go ahead, without looking, pick
True.
one of those. You're doing this to yourself. Just remember that.
Yeah, they're all the same
I'm
question.
here to play.
What's a red flag you personally embody but would never tolerate in someone else?
Ooh, this is generally right, not tattoos.
This is tattoo or in life?
No, just in life. We want to get to know you.
A red flag that I embody that I would never tolerate in somebody else.
Yeah. What do you think?
That's a tough
I don't know.
one.
That's a tough one. That's
Because I have this superpower where I can't see red flags.
Yeah.
They just got the best of me every
Maybe
time.
my red flag is that I think I'm perfect. I don't have red flags. What are you talking about?
And if somebody else thought that, you'd be like, bitch, you need to humble yourself.
That's gaslighting.
Yeah. Oh,
Settle
big
down.
word. Mine would probably be forgetfulness. Like when it's somebody else,
forgetfulness, yeah.
I'm like, you're so rude and so unthoughtful.
Yeah. To tie it into tattooing, I'm pretty sure every single artist I've ever met has ADHD, so it's kind of like the excuse. It's our scapegoat.
Sure.
But we get to do it, not them.
Yeah, our procrastination is the biggest fault. Every tattooer is like, oh, yeah. I'll get that. I'll get to that. And then we're all up till 4 a.m. drawing for tomorrow.
Oh, or, it's another one that's tattoo related is let someone be a few minutes late to the appointment. You're all talking shit.
Oh,
But then as soon as you're running late, you're like, hey,
yeah.
hey, bud.
Yeah, and
Right.
you show up with coffee or something.
Ooh, that's the worst.
That's the worst.
When your customer is late and then they show up with coffee, you're like, so you took time to stop?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the very least, dude, be like, hey, dude, I'm going to pick up some coffee.
Right.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was going to take this long.
But when I
I'm
do it.
stuck in the drive-thru. It's cute.
It's so cute.
It's adorable. Yeah.
What about, have you ever had, this is kind of different, but have you ever had someone cancel on you a last minute, but they actually weren't in your book? So then all of a sudden you're like, oh, you don't even like,
Yeah, of course.
Play it off.
or anyone else, you would be like, dude, how fucking dare you cancel on me last minute?
And it's crazy. I don't know if it's just a me thing because it happens a lot, but I'm saying it just happens a lot. And it just
like the stars, or when it does
Yeah.
You get
happen,
canceled a
stars
lot?
align.
I get canceled.
Maybe update your deposit.
Dude, it's
I
nice
think
to have a cancellation sometimes.
I think
Right.
he's talking
Yeah.
more about the it working out when he forgets to book
yeah.
somebody.
Truly.
Yeah. Because they weren't in my books because it,
Right. Who double books? Who says yes and then forgets to write it down?
Yeah.
Not us.
Dude, the other day I was tattooing and it was in my calendar. I had a second appointment, but in my head, for some reason, I was like, oh, I only have to do this one tattoo today. So I finished the tattoo and I was so ready to go home.
Yeah.
And as soon as I put down my machines, another person walks in and I was like, fuck, she's either, not on my calendar or whatever. And then I looked at my calendar. I was like, nope, she was there the whole time. And but when I saw her, hey, hold on, I'm just finishing up. I'm going to be right with you. Whatever.
Yeah.
And
You play it off.
But I just did that with the banners.
yeah.
we were going into the shop at 10:30. We had no appointments, just to work on our banners. And at 10:30, my appointment shows up. And I had 2 booked that day. But I happened to be at the shop. So it was like, yeah, come
It works out.
let me print out your design. Draw.
The draw on. It's the stenciling live.
Yeah.
Because it's a performance.
Yeah.
Not because
Dude, I pull that one all the time. Hey, I was just thinking, I'm probably just going to need to freehand this one.
Yeah, free. Just
Or
live
I needed you to be here so I could see the space that I'm
Sure.
working
Yeah.
at. So
gaslighting.
Yeah.
it's the best.
Tat lighting.
Tat lighting.
I think that we should probably just ask him the funny question we wrote today, even though
Okay.
that's not the one he pulled. You know which one.
Oh, now I do. But I don't want to miss any of the details. I don't want to
All right.
freestyle this one.
Let me see. Was it this one? Oh, that's blank. So
Ask him that one.
this one.
Okay.
This is a good one.
All right. Yeah. This is just feeling like this is supposed to happen.
This is, yeah.
Sure.
Because he's a piece of shit.
Okay. Would you rather shake a baby or punch an old lady?
Ooh. Well,
I've done both.
based on previous rewards, I would punch an old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she already
Yeah.
lived her life.
She's already lived her life. She's,
And odds are she's racist.
I mean,
What part of the country are we in? Let's start there.
demographically.
Yeah. In the South for sure.
But, and also, who's to say?
That's
Maybe
true.
she has been punched before. She knows how to take a punch. Maybe
Yeah.
she's a boxer. You don't know.
Dude,
You don't
maybe
know her
she'll
life
fuck you
history.
up.
Yeah. I think
Then I'm going baby.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But also, I have a baby, and I do shake my baby. Not like you think. I know. You're like, whoa. But, you give them the little vibrations and blah, 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 and it's the game.
Dude, that's gonna make the
So,
perfect teaser clip
do
on
shake a baby.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna get canceled.
Dude,
Yeah. Did you pick one?
I think old lady.
old lady.
Yeah, she's seen some shit. If she dies, she had a whole life.
Right.
Yeah.
What if you combined them and had a baby punch an old lady?
What if you had the baby by the feet and whacked the
Oh,
old lady in the
dude.
head with the baby?
Yeah, but also I didn't even there's always the plane ride, and it's like this little fucker behind me won't shut up.
Yeah.
But again, as a parent, I waited for that moment. Being on a plane, if my baby's screaming and someone wants to come over to me and clap at me about my baby,
Oh, you're ready.
we're fighting.
Hell yeah.
I will get TSA on my ass for telling somebody that they can remember that my baby is 1 year old. They have a 1 year to figure this out in their life, and you're a grown ass and you still can't figure
and
out
you
how
can't
to be
control
patient,
your feelings.
Hell yeah.
Have
And
you
then
had
I'm a grown ass and I can't figure out how to solve problems without fists. But
Have you had to check anybody in regards to your baby? I mean, you don't.
I haven't. My wife
strangers?
My wife checks people all the time,
Hell yeah.
and she's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
Shout out
But-
Casey's wife.
Yeah, dude.
Hey.
So what was your address again? So
I'm gonna deliver you a fist.
right.
Never shake your baby.
Yeah, mail order
yeah.
fist.
Or
Yeah,
punch
yeah.
your grandma.
The Lange
No.
baby, safe.
Plain baby.
Plain baby.
Plain stranger baby.
Dick baby,
Yeah. If that
asshole
baby's a
baby.
dick.
I was like, what dick? What are you?
Some of them.
You're going dark.
You know what James used to do when he was a piece of shit?
What's that?
He would flip babies off
Oh, yeah.
in the grocery store just
Yeah.
because he thought it was funny that they couldn't do anything back.
I support that.
But if someone flips off your baby,
That's not happening to the Lange baby.
Nah, I mean they could do that. too.
imagine making someone apologize to your baby. Like how fucking, like what a flex that
Yeah.
would be.
That it's flex.
Yeah,
and-
I think I might have seen him get upset one time.
Oh, you did?
Like I don't know if it was like a joke, but I saw him take off his shirt.
Oh yeah, that was a joke.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about?
No, but I know my behavior.
But I remember I was like, dude, that motherfucker's scary as shit.
I try not to be angry as much as possible.
It was
Don't
great,
fuck
though.
with his baby.
Yeah, I would fight for my baby.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think you'll have
And
to.
I would make someone apologize to my baby.
And call the baby sir.
By force.
By holding their neck.
Yeah. Be like, hey, listen, my baby pees her pants. Why don't you pee your pants right now?
I think it's time you pee your pants.
Do it. Do it right now. Level the playing field.
He tickles them till they pee and then makes them apologize. All right, let's get into some motherfucking tattoo questions. What style do you do mostly?
I mostly do American traditional and kind of a little bit of a graphic approach to American traditional.
What do you mean graphic? Like dirty?
I mean, no, not dirty.
Oh.
Not dirty. I'm not
Like, oh,
trying.
shit.
I'm not trying to get canceled. No, just like graphic in the sense like I have a history of like graphic design and that sort of like taking different skills that I've learned from other mediums and applying them to
cool.
tattooing.
That's cool.
Can you do this for me real quick?
That's what he's talking
These
about.
are the tattoos that he's talking about.
It's a poster.
They are graphic. No wonder it's called X Tattoo.
That's the. Oh yeah.
That's the shop, dude. Nasty.
yeah.
This fool's nasty, dude.
It's maybe it could be X marks the spot. You know,
Ooh.
What spot?
Did you say wet spot?
That's why he
Because
took off
that is
his
this
shirt.
chair.
this podcast is unhinged.
Yeah,
That's what we go for.
I've come to realize that a lot of tattoo artists that I've met come from graphic design
Yeah.
world.
Or
Design.
art in general. I used
Yeah.
to draw
Yeah.
a mean hand turkey.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
But then there's also the taboo of being the art nerd tattooer because all the old biker dudes are like, oh, you art kids.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
know?
think that's graphic design though. I think that's like art nerds. Like,
yeah, like a degree,
fucking
a
loser.
degree artist,
Yeah.
a college
Degree
artist.
but that's really just
I mean,
I have.
well,
Anyways.
that's our show.
Anyways.
But his wife is gonna come in here.
Yeah, here comes Marley, dude.
And the baby.
Marley and the baby.
And that mean ass baby.
yeah, okay. But to counter that, he said, there's like the old guys calling him nerds and stuff. I'll tell you how much he's not a nerd. He drove
He
all
took
the
off
way.
his shirt.
He took off his shirt one time,
True. One time.
and he drove all the way from Washington to Prescott, Arizona
On a
his
Vespa.
on his fucking motorcycle.
Yeah.
That's not a nerd, dude. Those
Yeah.
are nerd
Those
vibes.
are nerd
No,
traits.
those are not nerd traits.
Those are not nerd
But
traits.
tattooers are nerds by nature.
Yeah,
You know, even the cosplay biker dudes are still nerds. You know,
cosplay bikers.
biking motorcycle enthusiasm is America's biggest cosplay.
I never thought about it that way, but I could see
Don't agree.
that.
Don't agree, dude. It's a trap.
I mean, wait a minute.
It's a trap. There's a MC
You know.
waiting outside the store.
They just want to dress up. They want to
That
match,
is
they wanna
very
match their
cute.
friends. They want to wear uniforms. And
Yeah.
they're like, hey,
And we should all wear the same color.
Yeah.
let's
cute.
match.
right?
It's cute. We'll cut that. We'll cut that.
Yeah, I did not know you were so good at digging holes.
Dude, you have no. You should see our shop.
There's not a flat surface in there. Okay, let's get me out of this hole.
All right, what do we got? What
Okay.
do we got? Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm scared now.
At a convention,
Yes.
you're pretty much on display.
Sure.
Are you at all a gatekeeper?
Oh yeah, when randoms ask you questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's one of those. I think it's a a 50-50 thing where I think that like we live in a time period that we are in an information age where anything that I could gatekeep is also YouTubeable. There's a kind of like overall conversation with older tattooers about how do we like keep tattooing magic while where everything is being spilled.
Yeah.
And so I don't gatekeep in the sense of like being like, oh, this is tattoo information, I can't tell it to you, but more so that I maybe won't be as welcoming to be like, hey, let me just show you everything that I do and just give you a TikTok a tutorial on how to tattoo.
Yeah.
But I'm still willing to share with you. And then equally, like, you know, you're at a convention, you see someone comes up and you look at the wristband and you're like, are you an artist or are you a visitor? And that will change how much I want to talk to you about things that are part of our club.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
And like, it's also different, like, are you extended tattoo family? Like, are you friends of my friends or whatever? Because if you're like not tattooing here, you just walk in and want information, that's douchey.
It's poaching, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very like,
Like one time we had, I think, was it here last year? Or no, I think it was Grand Canyon last year. This guy came up selling his flash sheet and we were like first we were, I mean, that was still weird, but we were like maybe willing to talk. And then we noticed that he was just like a guest at the convention. And we were like, you're like literally coming in here stepping on toes. Like, fuck your flash sheet.
For sure. However, when I was coming up as a younger tattooer.
God damn it, we did a hole dug.
Oh, what now?
I dug another hole. You did that?
No.
Okay.
I think contrarily, when I was younger, that before I was a tattooer, I was under the impression that was your way in, was painting flash and soliciting it and going shop to shop to sell your flash. Because again, this was pre-internet. You'd go to shops and try to sell your flash. And I was told these legends of like, that you can make money by selling flash.
Yeah. And that's the old school way.
That's the old school way.
Yeah.
And so I can't necessarily knock someone completely from the outside. Getting into tattooing is impossible, and it's an impossible task. And like, how many times do people come to your shop and say, hey, I want an apprenticeship? And you're like, cool. I've never given an apprenticeship to anyone from asking for it.
I feel like going shop to shop is a little different than at a convention where we're paying to be here.
For sure.
I think he went as far as like asking somebody to like sell his stuff for him.
He was like, bro, right here, $1,000. You can make $1,000 off this set. And it was fucking garbage.
Hey, he's got the sales part down. And he was like, I don't have to go shop to shop because they're bringing all the shops to me. This will be easy.
Oh my God, I know. Well,
he's like, smarter, not harder.
Yeah, maybe I'm the dummy.
No, you're fantastic for holding that wall.
Well, since you have a baby.
I do have a baby.
Supposedly. I'm just kidding. Would you want your kid to tattoo?
I want them to do whatever they want. If they want to be tattooers, I think that's super great. I think that also seeing the backside of this job and how this works, I would be like, hey, you can probably get a better job.
I was going to say
it's going to be a bit more survivable, and like, even, you know, not my children, but the people that work in my shop, the younger generation. I think that when I came up tattooing, it was never like part of my tattoo education to be save money for the future, because in that time period, it's like, oh, I'm going to die with a tattoo machine in my hand. And it's like by choice or by default, because you never put money aside, and you don't have health insurance, and you don't have 401k, and you don't have the stability to be able to live your life as an adult after you've done the cool tattoo guy stuff. Yeah. And so I think that if they want to be artists, they want to be tattooers, I'm fully supporting of them, whatever they want to do. But I think it will come with the parent being like, hey, here's how we use money. And it's the same with like I said, the young guys.
If you're going to be a tattooer, you want them, or if they're going to be a tattooer, you want them to be a businessman too.
Totally. Be money smart, because the generation before me didn't teach us about being money smart.
Yeah.
And so we're all spending cash out of pocket, being like, oh, look at my cool new whatever. I got flashy shoe. I got 10, 15 pairs of Nikes that are so cool, but they're not going to pay for your retirement.
The responsible thing to do, to be transparent about the struggles of everything that we had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I wasn't able to eat off of tattooing for like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
You build your clientele. There's the struggle, there's the obstacles, there's the risk.
I would say
And,
like the
yeah.
first 6 years I was broke as fuck.
Yeah. But I was lucky enough to be at home. And it's interesting how some people get into tattooing later in life. It's like, and I don't want to ask like, hey, dude, how you doing that? Like, you're still living at home because, dude, without that, I don't know if I would have been.
I didn't live at home.
So you made it.
Yeah, but like through my apprenticeship, I worked a whole other job.
But
exactly.
Yeah, and like during my apprenticeship, I was the manager of a store, and so I was able to work my schedule that I would go to the shop or go to the store, open up the store until the shop opened up, go to the shop, open up the shop, and then when the shop closed at like 8:00, I'd go back to the store and close the store, and just bookend every day with work, shop, work, so that I could stack the money and stack the hours at the shop.
Man, when did you sleep?
The store closed at 10:00 at night, and the store opened at 8 in the morning. So there's still plenty of sleep time, but it was like no days. Like the days off I got were Thanksgiving and Christmas because both places were closed.
Have you always been like an early riser?
No, not at all.
Because I don't know if you mentioned, or if you remember, I was like, hey, you going to be free at all? He's like, dude, I wake up at 6 a.m. every day.
Yeah, babies.
That's why people shake them, probably.
To come full circle.
Hit the snooze on the baby. That's hilarious. I was just, when you said mentor, I started thinking, do you still speak to your mentor?
We do not speak.
That's a trend
So
that
common.
we've been learning on this podcast. Is so many people. I don't either.
Without him, I wouldn't be where I am, and I have
That's humble.
utmost respect for what he's given me. But we don't agree anymore, and that is fine.
That is okay. That is life.
That's okay. Yeah.
His mentor passed away, so.
Yeah.
Did you go talk anymore?
Ouija board, spooky.
Dude.
No, I'll be completely honest. It got a little weird. He was kind of a family friend, and there was a falling out. So the last couple years, it was best if we just. I'd rather not talk to him.
Sure. Yeah. But that's also learning how to be an adult.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like leaving the nest.
Yeah.
I think that after your apprenticeship, you kind of have to leave that shop or you'll be forever having to run the errands and like nobody's gonna just.
Yeah, I think so. I think to a degree, I think that like it's good to like in my perfect world, it's like, oh, you apprentice here, so now you're like we're the Chicago Bulls, we're the 94 Bulls, we're Dream Team, you're Charles Barkley, you're Scottie Pippen, and we're gonna like.
And I'm Derek Jeter.
And we're gonna take it home. We're gonna take it home.
And we are sports.
we are sports. But like that idea of like it's a mutual investment, right? And I don't know if either of you have apprenticed anyone ever, but
no, not fully.
There were 2 attempts, and after those 2, we were like, that's not what.
That's enough.
Right? I think that's the thing. That's like it's a mutual investment where it's like, hey, not only am I going to teach you everything, but now we are like choosing to be bonded. And so you would hope that these people stay in I hate, not a family, but family.
And that's a lot of trust to instill in somebody without knowing them.
Totally.
Right.
And that goes back to like when people walk in the door and they're like, I want an apprenticeship. Like, no, I don't know you.
Yeah.
I get tattooed often here.
Yeah.
And then build a relationship with me.
Yeah, you're going to be the first to be at the shop and the last to leave.
Right.
And that's a big responsibility. You're going to be the key holder.
Exactly.
Now back to your kid tattooing. Okay. Would you apprentice them or would you want like one of your trusted friends too? Because I feel like maybe like a trusted friend where you're still offering guidance, but just so they could learn like you're like, or not be a complete Nepo baby or something.
Not even necessarily that, but just like having to change hats, especially with a young mind that isn't completely like formulated, because we don't formulate until like 25 or something like that. Yeah. So like to be able to be like, hey, come to the shop, and at the shop, I'm going to be your boss, and I'm going to have expectations for you, and I'm going to speak to you differently than I'm going to speak to you at home when you're my child. And creating those 2 roles and flipping back and forth is kind of like a weird, like almost like a mental abuse where it's like,
how could you keep up, especially a kid? And I think they would probably get more respect. Like it would do them a service to be like, my mentor was this person, even if it's in the same shop.
Yeah.
Like even if it's like, just one of the other, I don't know, heavy hitters of your shop. Like,
Where are we at on time?
I think it's time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Is this where we sing?
Bismarcky, you ready?
No, Bismarcky.
Do you happen to have any embarrassing or what is it? Embarrassing, regrettable
Shameful, naughty.
stories that you can think
Stories.
off the top of your head? This is a segment that we usually do. It's called the tattoo cover-up segment, but instead of covering up a tattoo, it's something that you wish you could cover up in your life.
Ooh, I don't have from my adult life, I don't have a lot.
Oh, it could be any
But
time.
when I was a
Mine was a
child-
kid.
Yeah.
Mine was when I was a kid.
My neighbor and I found a house that we presumed was abandoned and decided to go and smash everything breakable in the home.
Oh my God.
Your statute of limitation. Statute of
How
limitation.
old were you?
Yeah, I don't remember. Young enough that I don't remember how young I was, but
And to think that
probably-
was acceptable, even if it was abandoned.
probably 7.
Nobody's going to
Seven
care.
or
They
eight,
left
no?
us all behind.
It's all behind. So we're like, light bulbs, smash them. Plates, smash them.
The dog.
Smash that dog. And then we went back a month later, and everything was replaced. And we're like,
Oh, man.
that is regrettable.
Did your mom ever find out?
No.
Nobody found out.
No one found it. She might listen to this and go,
Dude, I'm going to
That
send
is
it.
a
I'm going to
cover-up
send it
story.
to her.
send it to her. Should we do that really happen?
She was like, I did the same thing.
She's like, that was my other house.
Dude, can you imagine the person who, they must have been like,
That's what
who
I'm
the
saying.
fuck hates me this much?
They probably thought someone came in and just smashed their whole but I also lived in the mountains, not in a rural area, deep in the mountains where it's those houses are not, it's not like there's not people who are burglarizing those neighborhoods because
Yeah.
they're just
Oh
so
my
far
God.
remote.
But even on top of that, like you said, you just smashed something. You didn't steal anything. So they were like, what the fuck was this person's purpose?
That's a Dane Cook bit, isn't it? Kicking
yeah.
the B&E, but
B&E.
without stealing anything.
Yeah.
And for years, they're like, what the fuck did they take?
Right? Yeah. I want to break stuff.
That's
Limp Biscuit taught me how.
that must have been sick, though.
That was the release date.
He put on his hat and his jersey and went
and
to
his
town.
vest.
Yeah, or no, his Dickies and his
Right.
black shirt.
Dude.
All right, Casey.
Okay.
Well, tell these fine people where they can find you.
Butt plugs.
I am tattooing at X Tattoo in Bellingham, Washington, which is 20 minutes south of the Canadian border.
Oh, wow.
And it's really great little
Sounds beautiful.
hippie haven up there. And
Hell
we have
yeah.
a great time.
And what's your Instagram handle?
My Instagram is KC Lange X.
Okay, and do you?
KC. It's Spanish for what? Yes.
It sure is.
Yeah, it is now.
And what about? Do you have any travel dates coming up?
I'm tattooing in Kitsap County, which is Bremerton, Washington.
Bremerton, I've been there.
MXPX.
Yeah.
And that's the 18th and 19th of this month. And then
Oh,
I
sick.
don't think I'm traveling. I don't think I'm tattooing traveling after that this year
Okay.
because we have another baby on the way.
Oh, congratulations.
So,
Congratulations.
Reel it in, honker down for a second.
Yeah. How about what's the good age to start getting back into conventions? Whenever your wife says.
just gonna say that.
My wife is like, but she's very understanding, and she's like, I understand I married a tattooer,
Yeah.
and you're
Oh, fuck
going
yeah.
to do your tat stuff. But even this,
She said your little tat stuff.
your little tat stuff. Go do your boy stuff. With this convention, even there's tons of children here. People are bringing their families, and I ask her, I'm like, hey, do you want to come? And she's like, no, I do not. I don't want to be a tat bunny. I'm not going to be in your booth selling your T-shirts. And we have children, and now you're going to ask me to entertain our children in a hotel room for a weekend. That doesn't make sense to me. If we want to go on a vacation with me, take us on vacation.
Fuck yeah.
Mad respect
I
for
love
Miss Lang,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
Mrs.
And
Lang.
it makes Roan Lang. We did.
Oh,
she
the hyphen?
hyphenated.
We hyphenated
Even
it.
better.
She's
Even
like-
better.
She's like, listen, bro, your name is your name. She's not even a Roan Lang. Our children are Roan Lang. She's just Roan. She's like, we don't need to. We
Oh man, she
I-
just gets
hey,
doper.
Hey,
Hey, could
I'm
she
good
do the
right
podcast?
here. I'm good right here.
I mean, our relationship is that she's the black cat and I'm the golden retriever, and so I do this and she stays home.
However, though, it would be cool to have a tat bunny
Episode?
and then have the opposite.
Right.
Because I think I would be like your wife, and my boyfriend's like your wife. Like he's not coming to this. This is boring for him.
Totally, right?
And I'm like cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. My girlfriend would rather not go, but if she's here to work, she'll work. And it's not like she's
If you
trying
need
to,
help. My thing is always too, like you're bringing home more money if they don't come.
Totally. Let me grind.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much,
Cool.
dude.
That was fun, dude. It was a little scary at first. We kept saying the wrong things, I think.
And I hope me and Mrs. Roan, Miss Roan are in good standing.
Yeah.
I think we're all right. But we should have an episode with all the wives that we meet.
Ooh.
That would be tight. No, maybe not all of them. Let's not be fucking insane.
You know, you could have a wives session.
Let's make them fight. I think Miss Roan's winning. I think she's
she's part of a whole clique of friends that call themselves tat wives. And they have had their own, they're like, hey, we're taking a vacation together. We're having our own convention.
Oh, cool.
And they get together and they just laugh about how childish we all are.
Yeah. And how we
are completely self-sufficient.
Yeah.
You know?
Man.
But you could have a tat wives.
That's why, like, girl tattoos, it's like the perfect recipe because they have all the responsible mindset, you know. And
yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun for us.
I just caught some side eye. I don't know.
The I'm better than you?
No, it was the footnotes.
It was I'm the responsible
read
bud.
my closed captions, bro.
Oh, we could put some shit in.
He's definitely the golden retriever of the podcast. All right, guys.
Okay.
We'll be back
that
with
was
another
fun.
artist.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks,
guys.
Casey.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. I tell you.
Goodness.
Those guys are really something.
They're really something. Anyways, so we actually have a couple more interviews that we'll be showing you next week from the same convention. After you watch this, we have something else coming out, something we haven't tried before. These are going to be audio only episodes. They're bonus episodes. We got 3 of them that you can stream on YouTube, but they're going to be just audio, as I said. And they will also be available on all the audio streaming platforms.
Yep.
And they're just about 30-minute snippets of James and I driving to Arizona and talking shit.
Just talking shit, like we always do.
And you'll feel like you're on a road trip with your buds.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be like you'll be in the car with us. All of you guys.
Yeah.
All of you.
And don't make us turn this car around. You better fucking listen to that. Do you have any plugs?
I
do.
I think I do. I will be tattooing at the Hawaiian Tattoo Expo August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in Honolulu with my boy Franklin. You remember him from a few of our episodes.
Our road bud.
Yeah, it'll be my first time in Hawaii. I'm super stoked and excited. And I think that's all I have. Oh, and I also have a convention. I believe it's a one-day punk festival coming in September on the 27th in San Diego.
Oh, that's a punk thing?
Yeah, it's like there's like a huge punk show.
Yeah, you're a punker?
I'm a punker.
Yeah. That's cool. And then for me, I have, I'm just booking home games right now. I am booking for August. So please check out my dates. All my booking info is in my bio. And I just dropped a new coffee mug. It looks like this.
It's so cute. Look at that thing.
It's
I want to
free
drink
shipping
out
right
of that guy.
You can't have one.
Okay.
But it's free shipping. So, yeah.
You know where to find us.
You know where to find us. At Tanaya_Kawaii on Instagram.
At I am Jimmy Jam on Instagram. And we have the podcast page at TaTTOO Budcast.
Please I wanted to clear this up because I don't think everyone knows. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really helps our numbers. It'll help us get sponsors. But also, a subscription doesn't mean on any of the platforms, a subscription doesn't mean that you have to pay. There's this understanding amongst the older folks that subscriptions are like magazine subscriptions.
Yeah.
So you're paying for them. But we don't have any paid content yet. Hopefully we'll have a Patreon eventually. But
Yeah.
So please, whatever platform you listen to, subscribe on that, comment, like, share. Cause
I just burped and it smells.
oh,
Yeah.
I've tried not to breathe out of my nose now. That was something that we didn't tell them too. we're actually filming this on a GoPro, and we filmed the interviews from the convention on a GoPro because our travel engineer out there, canceled on us. So, yeah, if the quality is not up to par, sorry.
Yeah.
Fucking sorry.
DIY, man.
DIY,
Punk rock.
yeah. Well, you almost had to not do it, but good thing James talked us into spending money on this fucking GoPro that we bought a year ago and literally have
I just knew that this was going to happen. I didn't know that this was going to happen. It just worked out, and I feel really good.
Ago?
Yeah. I mean, it's better we paid it back then than during the week of the convention.
Whatever you say. All right. Thanks for watching the TaTTOO Budcast.
We'll see you at your next session. That worked out.
That worked out good. Okay. Do we have anything else?
Should we record it now? I'm just kidding. Imagine.